Hi, I'm Bio-Roxas, and since I began my adventures in Final Fantasy XIV, I have always found the world of Eorzia to be so detailed and full of life. It feels like there are secrets just waiting to be found, if you look close enough. Like how in the Shiva fight, you can actually see a snowman out on the outskirts of the arena. I decided I wanted to walk through each area, seeing what I could find, and see how much we may have missed in this world. Welcome to A Realm Explored. This is the first Dawntrail dungeon. I thought it'd be fun to kind of flip-flop between Reborn and Dawntrail. One, just because it's the newest expansion, I kind of want to get through these as we get up to Evercold. But also, I think it's really cool to see the contrast between the level of detail and everything that's happening in these Dawntrail dungeons compared to Reborn. While things are much more linear in the newer dungeons, I think there's a ton of detail in these, so I thought it'd be cool to see the contrast. So yeah, there's a lot more like character interaction, obviously. So I'll be kind of like going through the dungeon a little bit differently. So while I did a separate thing for the enemies in the last dungeon, I don't really think I need to do that this time. Okay, they seem to only have one extra attack. Ooh, okay. Yeah, this is different. Oh, it's not. Okay, it sends down like blue feathers. Okay, that's cool. Hey, these are actually in the first dungeon. That's so funny. Oh wow. Okay. Is there no like they don't have any extra attacks? They just kind of bonk. Oh, okay, yeah, and it loops, right? Because this was the bridge, like this was the overpass that we saw before. I wonder how they do that. We saw actually in the opening cutscene that he was in front of us. Ooh, come on, can you move? Yeah, so he sends these guys towards us, right? Does he do anything else? Or is he just watching? Oh, here we go. What do you do? Oh, it's like this little flame. They don't really do too much. They do some auto attacks, and then they'll do this AoE where it looks like they just smash forward, but there's some flames associated with it. So what are you doing? Okay, so your attacks are harness. Ooh, come on, you gotta move. So they fly ahead. I wonder how they set this up so that like there's enough room, like enough time for us to go through all of this. I know there was another dungeon where it would like speed up the rate of the moving piece so that you like got here at the same time, where you got there like relatively quickly. Okay, so they have to make repairs. Where did he go? Did they go this way? Oh, they must. Yeah, there's an overpass over here. So they'll, yeah, so they stay back while we go on ahead, right? Oh, and then the weather stops. That's so cool. Okay. So I kind of want to explore like each area as we go through it instead of like cutting it all up. I'm so okay, wow. So they really they did model a bunch of stuff over here. I wonder how far back they go though. Right? Because I can't imagine they would do much past the mountains. Yeah. Okay. It's crazy though, because you see all these trees, right? And you see all the brush, and you're like, wow, this goes on. Hello. Goes on for a while. That is a lot. Hello? Why would they... Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. So this is the end of the dungeon. I don't want to trigger anything. This is the end of the dungeon. And so, okay, that makes sense. This is all mapped out actually, because you can still see out here. Oh, that's so interesting. Because a lot of this dungeon, right, is going up through the caves, up and out, so that you can keep traveling onwards. Hello. Why are you here? Interesting. Okay, this is what I wanted to look at. So, right, we have all of this. Does it start raining if we're over here? No. Okay. So they must have one long track, right? And like they just speed up the boat. Oh wait, maybe not. Hello? Wait, what? Does it transfer the scene? Oh, this is interesting. Okay. What? Okay, let me think. So it's really not that big a stretch. So then how do they make it seem like you're traveling forever? Do they just actually like stop you and they have like a, what, like the trees on a track or something? Skip the cutscene. Okay, so they use all this for the cutscene, right? Oh. Oh, it is like a track that they move. What the? Whoa. And then as it moves through, they, oh, then they like load it out, right? So they have this like in the background, right? So that you can always see it. And then they're like, I don't know the right phrases, but they deload parts of the textures. And then they have this in front and then fog so that they can load it in as it moves, right? Yeah, because it's moving in front of us. That's so cool. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, so in here, they're like loading everything in as we go. Yeah, look at that. So there's like a brief, where is it at? There we go. So yeah, it's loading it in as it, oh, that's so smart. This is wild. This is so cool. I was curious if there's anything in here. There's not. Hey, bud. Sets them free. They don't even load a harness for him. That's so funny. Okay. Okay. Then he flies away. Oh, okay, then it just loads it in. Interesting. Where do you go? Oh, just flies into it. Okay, and then it loads in all of this. And I don't even think, yeah, this is even fully loaded of it. It's just like parts of it, and then it'll stop, right? And then load everything in. Yep, there it is. Ha. Okay. I guess I can just do it first person. Here's our first sub-boss. Oh, look, there's rainbow. Whoa. Okay, that's the AoE. It's like body slams. Hydro wave. Nice. Okay, so this is like a damage over time. So if you're stuck in this, you actually get damaged during it the whole time, but you're sucking in a bunch of the stuff. I wonder if there's actual like, okay, yeah, it just kind of drops out of there. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, this is fine. Hi. Hydro wave again. Next time I'll have to watch this and see if like actual trees and stuff get pulled out. There's so much more going on in these boss fights though than in the Reborn one. Oh yeah, so this will target each one. Like so everybody except for the support. I think the support gets a cone. Bonk. Shore shaker. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, okay. I want to watch this now. It does. Oh, that's so cool. Oh boy. That is awesome. I love that. Oh, and they fall over. Oh god. Help. No. Oh boy. Got AoE coming out. Bonk. What is that up there? Why is this glowing? Oh, okay. This is part of the dungeon. Interesting. Okay, I'll pull out here so we can actually see a little bit better. Okay. Yeah, just some AoEs and then a cone on one of the supports. So I don't think he'll do the resurface again, will he? No, he just goes back to AoE. Because there's nothing else to pull from, right? Such monstrous lungs that creature had. Yeah. Oh, cool. Okay. Let's continue. Okay, so there's one part here I really need to be on kind of on top of because we meet up with some of the other Scions, right? Because they're part of the other team. And I really want to see how they break down the wall in front of us and what they do after that. Because they like, there's an easy way up, right? But then they kind of like destroy that and we have to go around. Okay, so we have bats, we have a Widowmaker, Monk. Looks like they all just do like normal attacks. I don't see any AoEs or anything coming out that's extra. Let me know if you guys like this format or the other one better. I kind of like breaking up the pieces of the dungeon and just like covering everything all at once. Okay, so there was like a wooden frame and stuff here. Why? Ooh. Wow, look at that. That's just crazy. That looks so good. Here we have Treant and Doblin. I also figured I wouldn't be able to single pull all these things. So I'm hope this is a good enough showcase. What do we got? Arbol Storm. Ooh, nice. God, they're so freaky. I love the gold ore on them though. So with the ore here, is that like a... Whoa. Oh, weird. Okay. Oh, they make it look like there's like an opening here, but it really just goes up into... Oh, well, I guess, yeah, it goes up in here. So there's a bunch of structures that they built here. Is this like a mining area? I want to see... Yeah, they are here. Okay. Hi, guys. They're just planning. They're waiting. Then they go up here? No. They probably... They go up this way, right? And then they hit down the rocks. Where does this path take them? Okay. Up we climb. I'm gonna follow them. What are you guys doing? Yeah. Now where do you guys go? Do you just disappear? Yep. I love that. Oh, that's so good. So yeah, then they block our way. We have to go this way. Okay, yeah. So there's like ore, rocks, bunch of mining equipment, it looks like. Because I remember even like the first time I played this, I was like, wow, this is so detailed. It's incredible. The people that made this too, like they know how to like put in just enough, right? Detail that you can't really see all these gaps or the blind spots, but it makes it look so alive and just like so... I mean, obviously it's not lived in now, but they make it look very, very realistic. I love it. So yeah, some kind of mining operation was happening here. And we have these mimics. This is so freaky. They use the zombie animation, it looks like. Freaky. Flagrant spread. Uh-huh. Creepy. Oh my god, I hate it. I hate it. Seems like only the green one uses them. Here, we attack. Everything else just does autos. Right, these guys we've already seen, so I won't like waste a bunch of time. Our second boss. He's sleeping, right? Like you could easily just like Drowsy's grotto. Right? We could have easily slipped by. Uppercut. Whoa. Ooh, am I safe? I think that arrow is gonna hit me. Should not be up. Okay, but I'm safe here. Look at this little dance. That's so funny. And then does he keep dancing? Yeah, to make the roots stronger. Are they gonna turn, or am I safe here? I think I'm still safe here. Maybe not though. I am! Oh yeah. Bonk. Ooh, a sneeze. I think he calls forth like the mimic clots too, right? Yeah. Oh, the mimic things come from him? That's so funny. I never realized that. Why does he have an ability to copy us? That's odd, right? Okay, yeah, and they target and shoot AoEs. That's so funny though, I never realized that the clots came from his sneeze. I think that's all the abilities that he uses. Yeah, I think it resets here. So I'll just cut forward. Bonk. Aww. Hi, buddy. And as we come up on here, we can look down. I love, like, there's a couple of different dungeons that do that, where it's a very, like, vertical level, and you can look down and see the areas that you were at before. Okay, so we have a couple different enemies here. Oh my god, what the heck? So wait, so they have like stars. What even are these things? Automaton. They have like this spiky, like star looking thing at the, it looks like an anglerfish kind of thing. Oh, these things are freaky. Can I go inside the pot? No. And a coral. Hey, it's another enemy that we saw in the first dungeon. Okay, so this is like actual like stone etching. Down here is all mining, right? But then as we come up to here, there's like actual like etching on the stones and actual like architecture. Right, as we come up on this area, we see a lot of like dead pumas because the bug is like siphoning their energy. I don't think these guys do too much. I think they just have the one wind up hit. Ripper Claw. I think that's the only AoE that they have. Does he see us? And does he fly away? Does he wait? Oh, he does. Okay, interesting. Yeah, he's like, see ya. And he flies down here, which he'll load in after we open this area. But yeah, okay, so he was feeding on these guys. And the worms. Okay, so he can actually like siphon energy of both. And so it's kind of like setting up that he can take both. This architecture though is so interesting. It reminds me of the I want to say the Yakyoi. Yeah, there's like a bunch of different like structures all in the background. Oh my god, it totally is the Yakyoi. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but that's so fascinating. They were trying to take over like all of Tyrell, correct? Oh my god. Yeah, so like they were building an area here and then it just got overgrown. And then just like moved on to the next place. That's so cool. That's what I mean, man. They don't even like, maybe they do talk about it, but like it's just so cool to see that environmental storytelling. Because obviously, right, like everything's in ruins, the mining has stopped, everything's overgrown, the wildlife have kind of come in and taken over. God, so cool. Get a little cutscene showing, you know, a little closer look. Apex Predator, Apollyon. So one of the cool things is like, depending on what he siphons the energy from, it changes his attacks. And obviously we'll see it as I fight through the boss, but it's really cool. I'm a big fan of this fight. God, it's huge when you're first person. Hello? Razor Zephyr. Whew. So obviously it's wind aspected. Wild beasts emerge to defend their territory. Where are they coming from? There they are. Oh, what is this one? This is a different enemy. So high wind takes out these guys, right? And then he'll feed on a certain one. and you'll actually see it, yeah, disappear. So, the wings change color. Right, and so the Zephyr attack that I did before is now powered up. So cool. 11 sickles. Somehow he's channeling like lightning aether now, which is wild. Uh-oh. I'm in danger. Wonder how he channeled the aether. Yeah, so from the lightning, right, like these worms come up and then he casts another high wind. I just thought this fight is so cool. Yep, siphons. Or eats. I keep saying siphoning, but then his claws now change. Isn't that so cool? I think it's so cool. So now this is powered up. Ugh.
I'll show you.
God, just such a cool fight. Oh boy. You still have 50%. I'm not even helping my party members, I'm just watching the animations. Oh boy. And I'm assuming it'll just like reset, right? It'll just redo everything. Yeah, because that's what he uses to take out the other predators. But I don't think he does now. I think he's all done. Uh-oh. Ah! Whew. Oh god, imagine if I died here. I realized as I was fighting, I was like, you know what? I can't actually see my health bar. Okay, what do you guys have to say for beating this boss? Koana's gotten ahead of us, yeah. It's the biggest bug I've ever seen. Oh right, yeah, where are they at? I guess the cutscene plays and we like walk out. Yeah, oh my god. This craftsmanship, you can't mistake it. So they built up this area and then they just left. Huh. Well, that's all we have for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed this different format. Let me know if this is better or if you'd prefer if I like cut it up, because the first one I did exploration first and I covered all the enemies, and I did the kind of like no clipping. But I kind of liked where like I split it up per section. That felt a little bit better. So I think I might try this out for the foreseeable future, and we shall see. What do we got here? Oh, interesting. So like this is their well system. Well, I imagine that's what it looks like. Huh. Man, this is so cool. I don't know if I've ever seen anybody talk about the Yakioi like being in this area. Yeah, like I said, all the time I have for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any feedback, please let me know down below. I'm still trying to, figure out like what kind of format I want to do with this. I want to make sure that it's easy to produce each week, or every other week, and also like not be like so overly edited that it becomes like a chore. Because I really just like want to explore the world and like go through it with you guys. I know like it's a little bit more laid back. I'll try to cut up and like make sure there's not a whole lot of dead space or dead air. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.